We are the restaurant brokers, and we sell restaurants.
We started the nation's largest restaurant brokerage firm over a decade ago.
Atlanta, Georgia was our starting point, but our brand is spreading nationwide. We define restaurant brokerage and help buyers just like these.
Our dream, our goal, open up a restaurant, loving life, serving people breakfast and lunch, and then enjoying the rest of the day with them and ourselves.
Buying an existing restaurant, leasing a closed restaurant space, or purchasing a restaurant franchise. We help buyers satisfy their appetite for acquisition.
I'm part of a husband and wife team with this fella.
Working with my wife has been a lot of fun. The ultimate goal for everybody here is to make this work. And because we have different strengths, we bring different angles to the deal.
The process begins with our powerhouse website, WeSellRestaurants.com, where buyers sign online confidentiality agreements and browse restaurants for sale.
Then we send buyers undercover to check out a restaurant and decide if it's the right one for them.
Buyers get our proprietary business analysis tool with all the financial details on the business for sale.
After studying the restaurant inside and out, it's back to our office.
We are deal makers. We write contracts and negotiate terms for buyers and sellers. That's why we sell more restaurants than any other firm in the nation. We are the restaurant brokers. Our name says it all. Okay, you know what that means. You're back on the air with the restaurant brokers, Eric and Robin Gagnon. And today we are going to wrap up Restaurant Reality for this segment and really talk about, Eric, these online reviews. The biggest educational takeaway I had today is that so many restaurateurs that I run into are kind of terrified of that online community. They feel like the collective they is out there behind a keyboard or behind a phone making some comments, and they're just kind of at the mercy. And my most exciting finding is having Ben from Yelp and having Tim from GoGoBot share with us some of those tools and ways they can really take control of their own account and really address what's happening online and increase and improve and get their business even, more exciting and powerful online. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. I think we finally got behind the door a little bit. We got a peek behind the door of Yelp and GoGoBot and some of these online reviews and learn more about what can we do than just be at the mercy of what's going to happen tomorrow morning. I want to look at my Yelp or my GoGoBot and see what happened and just be able to do very few little things about it. I think we've learned a lot about what they do today. So again, Tim Hannon from GoGoBot and Ben Getz from Yelp, thank you so much. And Ben doesn't wear a red cape with a big Y on his chest. I mean, he is just a very common guy. I mean, this is not guys like this big engine or this big machine after you. These are just regular people that are wanting to make comments. And I think some of the things we learn, again, a theme and a word that keeps coming back over and over in our restaurant reality is education. These people want to be educated. So maybe your reviews are part of what you have to deal with every day. But if you educate your customers and you invite them, like Tim said, hey, we invite people to review. We encourage our restaurateurs, and our local businesses to promote the reviews. And, one of the things that was very key is, I know you got 100 things to do every day as a restaurateurs. But two things came: great food, great customer service.
Customer service. We go back and back to that. And I'll tell you the other thing that I found so intriguing. I come from the marketing world, so we were having to pay mystery shopping firms, and we were having to pay people to do focus groups. And guess what, guys? He's talking about these tools online. That is your formerly $4 or $5 grand to run a focus group. Well, I guess probably $10,000 in today's dollars. That's your mystery shopping dollars. They're right there in front of you. And it's not just what folks are saying, but he's talking about suite of tools. It's telling you where people are finding you. Hint, jump from that and do some more of it, okay? Somebody's finding you through this means, do some more of that. That starts driving up your business. There's a marketing tool for you. Where are people coming from? Where are they finding you? You may think you're drawing out of your immediate community, your neighborhood, and come to find out everybody may be coming off of a wave of reviews that are happening somewhere else off the internet. So there is gold in that data and in that marketing materials and information that can be gleaned from these review sites. So please don't, I see restaurateurs and it's like they want to hide in the corner or, cover their eyes and they don't want to see it. They know somebody's going to say something bad, so they don't want to look. Get in there. That's all I can tell you.
And they're there to help you. I mean, we learned today from Yelp, they help hosting events. They have local community like Ben. There's Ben's in probably every city in America that will help you creating an event, help you getting more exposure, getting somebody, avid Yelpers to come and discover your place and talk about your place on your behalf. That is, again, free marketing. We heard about today, what is it, biz.yelp.com? Free. A lot of free things today, guys. I mean, how many people come to your door and wants to give you something for free? Very few people. So I think it's very exciting. And another thing that resonated with me today is online reviews set expectation. So if you have a 4.5-star or 5-star review, you're setting pretty high expectation. You should do the same thing within your restaurant. And also be honest, if you are on a Friday night, then you have these reviews and these people are coming. And maybe you're down. Maybe your chef got sick and he's not in tonight, and you have 2 people on the line and 2 of your best servers are not in. Well, set the expectation. When you send someone to the table, your general manager or yourself, say, "Good evening, folks. We're a little short of staff tonight, so we may not be 100% of our expectation that you're having, but we're going to do our best to make it good tonight. And by the way, the appetizer is going to be on me." So if you are proactive about reacting to this, you're not going to have as many bad reviews. When you not agree with that?
I think that's a great strategy, and I think so many times that's really what it comes down to, is restaurateurs feel as though they're a victim of the circumstances, and you can choose to be a victim, or you can turn it around the way you just spoke to that, Eric. So your bar staff's fully staffed, okay, send them something from the bar. Your sous chefs, they're all, and now your preps team is all lined up, fine, send them an appetizer. But do something up front to, share that, that you're not going to be at 100%. The other thing I would say is flip it around, because the easiest way to bury bad reviews is get a whole lot more good reviews.
That's what they said, yeah.
GoGoBot practices this methodology where they, put a badge on their website, and then they put something on the window to say, hey, review us. So ask for the reviews, particularly those people who are helpful. I will tell you, I'm kind of a sucker for this. When I get great service, I let you know I got some great service, because sometimes the best tip you can leave behind to a restaurateur or to a server is to say, man, I had such a great experience tonight. Thank you so much. And they don't get that. They see the number on the check, and sometimes they don't know if that's reflective of how great you felt about that experience. And when someone does that, say, oh, I wish you'd take a minute and tell everybody on Yelp. That's so important to me. I'd love to get those great reviews on Yelp. Could you take a second and do that? Or promote it somewhere inside your restaurant, whatever source of data that people are relying on, get more of that. And whatever noise there might be in there from the 1 or 2 guys, because, yes, there's always the thing that you're afraid your competitor is going to go and bury you with a bad review. Oh, bury them back, not in a negative way, in all the positive, good stuff that's being written about your brand online.
Correct. And, again, we talk about pictures, videos. Yelp says you can put...
I didn't know that. That was news to me.
Short video,
now, videos on Yelp.
This is short videos, and we talk about that. People eat with their eyes before they eat with their mouth, right? So make sure you go out there, claim your page, put some really nice pictures. So do not take pictures with your iPhone or your Android anymore and of your dish and then just put it out there. Get some professional photographers to make these dishes look the best way they can, because that is the first thing a lot of people will see about your restaurants, or some videos about your chef finishing a dish. How cool would that be? Hey, I want to go see this guy. Look how much love he's putting into that dish.
Well, and the other thing is that once you create kind of these raving fans, and they're out there and they're talking about your brand, and you may nail one of these influencers. I mean, how much online credibility does that influencer that's always the first to get to the restaurant? So one thing I want to warn people about, I've been in restaurants and seen it posted now, no photos, cell phone photos to be taken inside. Okay, guys, that is flying in the face of where social media is going, and that's a dangerous strategy. So I want you to really think about that, because do the reverse of that. Say, hey, ask for our chef's photo with your dish and then post it. Then how many more times does it get out there? 15, 20, exponentially times those people who are following those people, and you don't know which one of them is an influencer. And again, that's my marketing brain saying, guys, this is an opportunity. Let's make lemonade out of lemons and make this lemonade so fantastic that everybody's drinking it and they're all flocking to your restaurant to have some.
Well, thinking outside the box, you're marketing. I'm not marketing, guys, but I just come up with crazy ideas. A lot of times I try them. Why not having a computer set up on Yelp, maybe on the way to... Everybody has a corner in their restaurant. It's like
hand them an iPad.
A dead corner, an iPad, or you have a dead corner. Maybe it's on the way to the men's room, the ladies' room, and something. And in the little corner there's a computer that says, please review us. It's already set on Yelp. You just put in your login, and you may have a choice of photos. You can even just slide into your account. I mean, this is what you can do.
I love that idea. And there's so many more. Guys, go visit our social media to learn more about some of the ideas and recommendations we have for you. Remember, we're online. We're at WeSellRestaurants.com. Take a minute. You can find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/WeSellRestaurants. Our Twitter handle is @SellRestaurants. Of course, we're on LinkedIn, we are on Yelp, and we're on YouTube. We'll be back next week.